Hello, lovely listeners. Welcome to In Harmony with Vitality, where we empower your journey, embracing your vitality to unleash the potential within.
My name is Eva.
And I am Marta.
And together we are your hosts, certified Integrative Nutritional Health Coaches and moms on a mission. We are here to guide you through the maze of health and wellness, steering clear of fad diets and one-size-fits-all solutions.
We believe in a personalized approach, tuning into your bio-individual needs, embracing and honoring your uniqueness, and making decisions based on your inner wisdom.
Our podcast is not just about facts and figures. We are here to bring you light, interesting and entertaining conversations, all backed up by science. Expect a blend of knowledge and the laughter as we explore the world of wellness.
And speaking of exploration, we're not just your host, we're fellow explorers on this journey. Throughout the episode, we'll be sharing our own experience in health, wellness, parenting, in life.
Our hope is to inspire and motivate you to make positive changes in your life. Whether you are a seasoned wellness enthusiast or just starting your journey, we've got something for everyone.
So get ready for a dose of vitality, wisdom, and a touch of humor on In Harmony with Vitality. Join us, we navigate the exciting adventure towards a healthier, happier, and more vibrant you.
Because life is a symphony, and together, let's find our harmony, empower your journey, embrace your vitality, and unleash the potential within. Hello everyone, this is Eva here, and on today's episode we are going to explain the first dimension of the multidimensional health, which is the physical health. This is the dimension that often comes to mind for people when they talk about health. So it encompasses the functioning of the body, such as the nutrition, exercise, sleep, and disease prevention. Some benefits of a good physical health includes increased energy, reduced risk of chronic diseases, and improved immune system. What is really important to emphasize is bio-individuality. What may work for me may not work for you. So just bear that in mind when you are listening to the following tips that we are going to give you with Marta. One of the most important tips that I can give to anyone is staying hydrated with filtered water. It sounds very simple.
That's very good.
Yes, it's very simple, but still most often people forget about it, or they are not doing it in the right way. Why they are not doing it in the right way? Because often I see people drinking liquids that are actually not hydrating them, but dehydrating them. So these drinks are like the sugary beverages, or the sodas, or all these juices, processed juices. Unfortunately, tea and coffee is also among the dehydrating drinks, and the alcohol. With that said, I'm not telling you, or we are not suggesting you to stop drinking tea or coffee or alcohol altogether. It's just to be more mindful about the amount that you are drinking or how you are drinking it. For example, I'm a coffee person. In the morning, I need to drink my coffee. I just love the ritual when I take the kids to school, and then I can go home and I have finally tranquility and can sit down and enjoy my hot coffee. And before that, I drink a cup of water. So that way I make sure that when I drink the coffee is actually pushing out the water that I just drank, and it's not taking the water from my body. And the same tip can go for when you are going out with friends and enjoying a couple of drinks. Just make sure that you are staying hydrated, because that way you can avoid some of the symptoms that are quite unpleasant on the next day, like headaches or digestive problems, or feeling like really irritable or feeling very tired. These are all symptoms of actually dehydration.
Yeah, that's a good tip that you just mentioned, because I know a lot of people that have a lot of headaches, a lot. And those people that usually have a lot of headaches do not drink a lot of water.
That's
You know,
true.
it's so you just think that drink water is good for your body, just to be hydrated. But this, it will prevent for so many symptoms that you can have. No, like just you just said,
Yes,
Eva.
exactly.
So it's
Usually
very
they are
good, yeah.
symptoms. Yeah, usually they are symptoms that people wouldn't connect them with water, like dehydration in the body. Because honestly, if I'm feeling constipated, my first thought wouldn't be that it's because I'm not drinking enough water. I would think that it must have something to do with the food that I'm eating, or being really tired, feeling like fatigue or irritable. These are really symptoms that I wouldn't, at first I wouldn't connect. Now I have the knowledge and I know that okay, I just have to be a bit more careful. So it's really important to make sure that you have enough hydration in your body. One of the tips.
Also, Eva, I would like to add something that is you just mentioned on the beginning, that sugary beverage, you know, that they just do the opposite way. I read a book, a really interesting book, that it says, for example, that if you drink a glass of Coke, for example,
Right.
that has a lot of sugar,
Oh, yes.
sugar, what it does is
dehydrate you.
Exactly. So if you drink one glass of water to like
To balance
recover,
it out.
yeah, to balance it out, yeah, you have to drink, I think it was 30. Did I say the other day 30? It sounds
Yeah,
30 glasses of water to compensate your body, because sugary, as we mentioned just before,
dehydrate your body. Yeah, but it is, wow, that number is actually mind-blowing. Like just for one glass of Coke. Yeah, it is amazing.
Avoid sugar beverage, please.
And the solution is not drinking diet version. Also, I would like to add that, because many times people think that, I'm not drinking sugar because I'm drinking the diet version. Wow, it's kind of even worse.
I think it's worse, yeah. I agree with you.
Yeah, so just avoid them altogether. I think that's the best. Go for natural juices if you need something more flavory. But I usually also recommend to add like some kind of flavors to your water, like adding a splash of lemon, mint, or other flavors that you like. You can just add it to the water so you can make it a bit more funky. And I often find that people have problem to incorporate the glasses of water into their day-to-day. So what I usually recommend them is to start the day with a glass of water. So as soon as you get up in the morning, you go, have a glass of water, and then you start your day. And then before each meal, have one glass of water. And it's very important to drink it before your meal, not during and not after. So you are not influencing your digestion. Actually, you are improving your digestion in that way. And it also helps you start to be more mindful about what you are drinking, and helps you crowd out all those sugary foods. Not foods, drinks.
Yeah, this is a very good tip, Eva. This is a very good tip for those people that are not used to drink a lot of water during the day. So
yes.
It's a very good tip.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to eat. Okay, but before I eat, I just have a glass of water. And, that way you already start to get more conscious about your day-to-day. And it will become a habit, and after that, it will be easier to add in more water each time.
Here, always we say that please do not overwhelm, to do things slowly.
Yes.
Take your time. Don't worry about it. Step
yes.
by step.
Progress over perfection. Exactly. That's true. That's true, because if you try to change everything at once, it's going to be overwhelming, and then you're just going to quit after a week. You're going to say, it's too hard. And of course it is too hard, because you are overwhelming your body, you're adding too much stress to your day-to-day life. And I'm guessing that most of us has already enough stress in our life, so we really don't need that.
Yes, we don't want more, please.
Yes, no. We are here to make things easier and more fun. Actually, there is one tip that I would like to give to those who are spending a lot of time seated. I used to work in office environment, and I used to have days when I would just spend hours in front of the computer without getting up and without drinking. So what I started to do is I left a water bottle, right in front of me next to the computer screen, and I left it empty. And the reason was that because I would, at some point I would look at the water bottle and I would be like, oh, I need to drink. But I also have to get up. So it was like killing one, how is the saying? Killing two birds with one stone. Because I would have to get up and I would have to drink. So when you are spending a lot of hours sitting, it's very important to have regular breaks. And this is the best way to remind yourself that, okay, I have to drink, but in order to drink, I have to get up. So I hope you find it useful.
I did it last week, and it works.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, I would love to hear our listeners if they have tried it and how did they like it. And this one is actually taking me to the next general tip for improving your physical health, and it's about food. So you have taken care of about drinks. Now let's talk about food. It's very important to consume more whole, nutrient-rich, plant-based, and seasonal foods. So that way you are reducing the intake of processed and junk foods. With plant-based, I'm not telling you to become vegetarian or vegan. I'm just suggesting that, and actually science backs this. And there have been so many experiments done and so many studies that backs that plant-based diet is healthier, not just for our body, but also for the planet. So start to incorporate more veggies and fruits, obviously, but also think about foods and ingredients like legumes or pulses or nuts, seeds. They are making your food more funky. They are giving texture, they are giving taste. I just love playing around with these ingredients in my food and in my day-to-day.
Yeah, many people think that eating well, it is boring, and that is
boring.
Not really true.
No, because I think many people associate healthy eating with eating salads.
Yeah,
and
not
like the boring ones, like the boring salads.
Salads.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the lettuce with tomato and maybe, I don't know, some olives, and that's it. But salads can be so funky. Yes, that is. It's boring and it has no taste. So definitely play with, adding, just trying out different ingredients, especially seasonal ones, and adding some nuts. I always find that it makes my salad so much more interesting. Or you can add also like grains, whole grains. You can try to add it, and then it's going to be so much more filling. I usually add quinoa or some whole grain rice.
I love that one.
Yes, me too. Also, playing around with spices. It's just changing. You have the same dish, but you add different spices or herbs, and it changes the entire experience completely. And definitely you have to add fat.
Creativity on this.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. You can get creative, totally.
Don't be afraid if you don't like it.
No. Well, you don't like it. It's like, okay, I have tried it. Next. It's just take it as an experiment, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it's also very important to emphasize the how you eat. So once you know what ingredients put on your plate, you have to know how to eat. Because most of the time what we do is we are just sitting in front of the computer, shoveling in the food, or we are sitting in front of the TV, not even knowing what we are eating or not even tasting what we are eating. And you know, you're just not being present with your food. And that's the perfect recipe for overeating and for not chewing your food properly, which is then going to or can cause digestive issues.
That happened to me because sometimes, not always, but sometimes I did. When I in the office, I prepare a toast with I don't know how you say in English this
avocado.
This
avocado.
Avocado. Yeah, that was.
Yum yum yum.
With, yum 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 yum. With boiled egg, and I eat it while I'm working. And when I finish the toast, no. Did I finish? When I eat it,
exactly.
I'm hungry. I'm still hungry.
Yes, exactly, because you are basically you're just shoveling it in. You are not chewing it, so your brain doesn't have the time to register that you're actually eating. So you keep eating, and then when you feel full, it's too late. Mm-hmm. So usually what they say that the best is to finish when you are about 80% full, because then you give, by the time your mind registers that food is there, then you will feel satisfied. You're not gonna have that feeling when do you get the feeling sometimes when you're going out, for example, with friends and you are having a lovely conversation, but you keep eating, especially in restaurants where they give bigger portions, and then at the end of the conversation when you guys are getting up after the meal, it's like, Jesus Christ, I can't even move.
I cannot move.
Exactly. God, these trousers got smaller.
What happened here?
Yeah. So this one happens because we are overeating, and our stomach is too full, and it's not good. I'm sure everyone it happened to everyone, and then you know how it feels. You can't sleep well. Your digestion is slow, so it's really not good. If it happens every once in a while, it's okay. Like in social interactions, but doing it all the time, like every single day, eating in front of the computer or eating in front of the TV, it's not good. Just be mindful.
It's not good at all. Also, it's very good to bite. It would be to bite as much as you can.
Chew. To chew your food. Yes. You bite it and then you chew it. It's correct.
Thank you for your help.
Yes. Chewing is very important.
Did what I meant.
Yes, but it is true, Marta, that chewing is super important. Because
yes, it's very important.
It's what happens when you are not paying attention on what you are eating, is that you are not chewing it properly, and that's why your body, your brain doesn't have the time to register. So what you were saying is that when we are chewing it mindfully and you are paying attention on really like chewing it, you start to digest your food in your mouth. So you really have to.
You need to remember that the stomach doesn't have teeth. So please chew it very good.
Break it down as much as you can. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Totally.
And you will obtain more nutrients from
the
food.
Yes. That's a very good point as well. Because sometimes we can't absorb the nutrients because they are just can't be broken down. So that's a very good point. Yeah. So once we have eaten, we have to get up from the table and let's start to move. That's another tip. That's another regular tip that we would like to give about for your physical health. So move regularly, which doesn't mean that you have to go to the gym every single day and do a 1-hour session. Most of us don't have this luxury in the life. I personally don't have, since I became a mom. I'm happy if I can do my 30 minutes yoga session up there without going to the gym, because I just simply don't have the time for that. And I think it's very important to, change our mindset about physical exercise, because when we talk about physical exercise, everyone is associating it with gym sessions, like you have to go and sweat and, work out. But it can be so much simpler than that. For example, if you're taking public transportation, you can just get off the bus or the metro 2 or 3 stops before and walk. And if you walk through the park, it's even better, because you are spending some time in nature. So it's going to be like you're moving your body and you are also doing some stress management at the same time.
That's a very good tip. I really like that tip. And all the women that go to work with high heels, they can put in the purse some comfortable shoes before you go to the office, for example, and stop, to stop.
To take off the bus? Yeah. To take off the bus? Yes. To take off the bus? Yes. We are doing some English session as well. Yes, that's true. You can just put on your comfy shoes and then take the elegant one to the office.
Yes.
Totally, yeah. And actually, there is another tip that I used to do. I started to do it when I was in the office. When I used to work in offices, is that I was taking the steps instead of the elevator. And I used to have a job that requires me a lot of steps. I had to move around a lot because I was in the office like an office assistant. So if someone was having some problem with the aircon, it was me who had to go. If someone was having any kind of, needed some help, it was always me who had to go. So I was moving around a lot. And at that time, I just started to stop using the elevator, mostly because it was too slow. And then, I just realized that it's so much fun. I was just going up and down on the steps, and, my gym session was done. And I'm doing it now as well. Actually, we live on the 3rd floor, and our in-laws live on the 4th floor. And both in our apartment and in their apartment, the elevator is just so slow. It's just like, when I see that, when I get to my in-laws and I see that it's on the 4th floor, that's how it started. I could see that it said it's on the 4th floor. I was like, Jesus, no, I don't want to wait for that. So I just went up because I'm up there before the elevator is done. And that's how I started. And it just became a habit. Now, even if I see that it's on ground floor, I would just take the steps. Obviously, unless if I'm coming with the shopping, but otherwise I do use it.
Yeah, those are a very good tip because they are real tips. You can incorporate it into your real life. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to go to the gym. Of course, if you can go to the gym, go.
Yeah, sure.
And work out a little bit. But if you cannot, don't
stress out about it.
Yeah, don't stress out about it.
Exactly.
And try to do as much as you can during the day with your daily routine, So
exactly.
I really like those tips.
Yeah, also, it's just like with the salad. Just get creative. Change your mindset, and then you will find ways to move your body. It can be something as simple as... also from my own experiences, when I'm hanging out the laundry, and if I have good music on, I would just start to dance. And I know that I have neighbors in front of me, and sometimes they can see me like dancing there with the laundry, and they are thinking like, oh, that's a happy woman.
I love dancing, and it's a very good exercise. Yeah,
exactly. You can put on your favorite music and just move your body a little bit, and it helps because you are moving, and you are moving in a way that makes you feel happy. So you are creating all those hormones that are lowering your stress level. So I think it's a totally win-win situation. Also, if you are in the office, one of the things you can do is just every hour set a timer and do some stretching or do some breathing exercises. And it doesn't have to be stretching like, something extravagant. It's just like stretching out your arms like you are getting out of the bed, or if you are looking for tips, actually you can check my YouTube channel, because I have some office yoga sessions up there, which is especially created for office workers. So you don't have to change your clothes, you don't need your yoga mat, and you can, just take a break from the busyness of your day.
Yeah, they are very useful. Please watch them because they are very useful. And you can see that Eva doesn't change her clothes.
No. It's great, and it's great for busy moms as well, because oftentimes we don't have time for 40-minute sessions, and those are 10-15-minute sessions. So when your baby is napping, just do yourself a favor and do some stretching and breathing and care for yourself.
Like we always say, I repeat it again, please do not overwhelm. Just do as much as you can.
Yes, exactly. And that takes us for the last but very important tip, which is prioritize your sleep and rest. Now, this is also a big bite because there's a lot we could talk about, but let's just give us the opportunity to give you some general guidelines. So usually it's said that it's good to sleep 8 hours each night. Well, me as a mom, for 5 years, I have not heard of that. If I get like 2-3 hours, I'm like, oh God, I got 3 hours in a row. It's like, great. We are co-sleeping with the girls, and one of them is still breastfeeding. So it's totally out of my reach. And here as well, I just have to change my mentality and my mindset, and had to start to incorporate active rest into my day-to-day life. So when my baby is sleeping, I just stopped getting crazy about cleaning the house, organizing toys and all that, and started to use that time for, taking care of myself, doing some stretching, or putting my feet up, or doing totally nothing, just rest.
Yeah, to do not obsess with the perfection.
Oh, well, yeah, I had problem with that. So it's a big learning curve, and I'm getting there.
Just relax and like you said, Eva, is to use those moments that the baby or the little kid is taking a rest.
Yes.
To rest,
Yes.
to take a rest for you.
Yes.
to.
Yes, otherwise I can't, I can't care for her, because I could feel, I used to, when when Lily was born, our first daughter, when she went to sleep, the first thing I would do is run to the kitchen, cook or clean up or organize the toys or do a laundry or whatever. I would do anything and everything except rest, until I got to the point when I was totally burnt out, and I had no energy or interest in doing anything. So just avoid that and start taking care of yourself now.
We pay too much attention to the or to-do list, and we want to tick all the things that we need to do.
Yeah, again, perfection. We are looking for perfection.
Yeah.
And
we need to avoid that,
Yes.
First, we need to take care of ourselves.
Yes, and do the most important things that you need to do, and then just take time for yourself. And when you have that luxury of being able to sleep for 8 hours, it's also very important to pay attention on your sleep hygiene, how you prepare for your night. I think, Marta, you had a couple of super tips about that. Would you mind to share them?
Let's see. Yeah, of course. Let's see if everybody likes. Okay, what I think, and I try it, is to listen to some relaxing music. It doesn't have to be classic music, just some music that gives you peace,
Yeah, exactly. Bio-Individuality. Yeah. Bio-Individuality again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Find the music that really, just slows you down, disconnects you.
Slow you. Yeah, exactly. That's the purpose,
right. Yeah.
Other tip, it would be to read something, something that you really like. also to slow you down. Read, I think, is very good instead of using the mobile phones or television.
Yeah,
Just
try not to read the news
a little bit.
Yeah, try not to read the news though.
No. Not news. No.
No. No, get some book.
Exactly. Some book, something that you are interested to learn about, something that gives you information to improve yourself.
But sometimes it can be a non-fiction book as well, or a fiction book, like, I don't know, whatever you enjoy, like, who is your favorite writer, or look for someone new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, you can read those kind of books also. And the last tip I would like to share with you guys, it is to use essential oils. This, I think, they smell so good and they are very, very useful. For example, if you use lavender on the top of your feet and you put 1 or 2 drops, it will help you to sleep. You can use lavender or sweet orange also.
Oh, yes.
Also, you can use a diffuser. It's called diffuser, right?
Diffuser, oil diffuser. I love them. I have them.
Yeah, the house, it will smell so good. And the sweet orange also is very good for to put, I don't know, very good to say in English, but I will try, is like to put higher your defense.
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. To make your immune system stronger. Boost your immune system. I got it. Yeah.
So those are the tips I want to share with you all.
Yeah, I love them.
Hope they are useful.
Yeah, I love them, and I would love to hear what our listeners think about them. If they have tried any of them, just please let us know. You can jump on our YouTube channel or on Instagram, and we would love to hear from you how you like this episode. What tips did you find most useful, and which one would you like to start to incorporate into your day-to-day life? And before we wrap up this session, I would like to make a couple of questions that can start to help you. That can help you start to think about your physical health. So, what are your 3 goals to improve your physical health? What steps could you take right now to achieve those goals? What are you currently doing well for your physical health? I think it's very important to not only focus on where you are, where you would like to go, and what you need to change, but also acknowledge what you are already doing well. And I would really suggest you to, just get a piece of paper, sit down, listen to these questions again, and write down your answers. Because once you write them down, in order to be able to write them down, you really have to think about it. And once you write them down, it's getting more into your system. So you really start to think about it. You really start to look for the answers. And it's really key to know where you are going, what your goals are, so you know what steps you can take. We really, really hope that you find interesting and enjoyable this. We are really looking forward to connect with you on the next episode.
Yeah, we will. We will see you, or we will be there on the next episode.
Yes.
And that's a wrap for another empowering episode of In Harmony with Vitality, where we encourage you to empower your journey, embrace your vitality, and unleash the potential within.
If you have any question, topics you would like to cover, or if you want to share your own journey, feel free to connect with us on social media. We love hearing from our community. You can find all links in the show notes.
Remember, this podcast is all about embracing your uniqueness and making choices that align with your inner wisdom. Your journey to a healthier and happier life is yours to shape.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And if you love what you heard, leave us a review. Your feedback means the world to us, and it helps others discover the podcast.
As we sign off, always remember, life is an incredible journey and you hold the power to make it extraordinary. Tune in next time as we continue our quest for harmony and vitality.
Until then, take good care of yourself, honor your uniqueness, and stay in harmony with vitality.